y'all, I'm Alex. Today I'm going to go over 3 different spinning kicks for Taekwondo. Now let's get started. First, we're going to go over the turning back kick. So from your fighting stance, there are going to be 3 steps: turn, look, and then kick. So if my right leg is in the back, that's the leg I'm going to be kicking with, and also that's going to be the direction that we turn. So from here, I'm going to turn towards my right, look over my right shoulder, and then with my right leg, kick straight back towards my target. So once again, from your fighting stance, you turn, look, and then you kick kind of basically just straight back. When doing this kick, just make sure you guys keep your head up. You don't want to lean too much. That's kind of a big mistake. And then also try not to over rotate. When you turn, especially for the back kick, you want to kind of keep your shoulders facing away from your target. If you overturn, that's kind of how you turn around and do like a turning like front kick or whatever that is. So just make sure you guys just stay nice and upright, get your head around. You have to make sure you do the turn and the look, keep my shoulders away from my target, and then from there, kick straight back. The second kick we're gonna go over is a tornado kick or a 360 roundhouse kick, whatever you guys wanna call it. There are quite a few different names for it. Basically, from your fighting stance, the leg that's in front is gonna be the one that's kicking. And how I recommend you guys start off, if you're new to learning this, is just doing a turning step and then doing the roundhouse kick rather than doing the full-on jumping switch motion if you guys, like I said, are new to learning this. So from your fighting stance, your back foot, that one's going to be stepping around, set your foot down, and then throw the roundhouse kick motion. From there, once you guys kind of get the motion of that, then you can start adding in that jump switch, which is super simple once you get comfortable with that motion. All you're going to be doing, the foot that does that turn step around, you're basically just going to be leaving that foot in the air as you get it around towards your target, and then you're just doing a jump switch into a roundhouse kick motion. All right, a few things to keep in mind when doing this is, one, make sure you guys obviously kind of turn, get your head around just like in the back kick, but also don't lean back too much. This is a really common mistake, and I used to do this a lot. When you guys do that turn, don't lean back too much and fall off of your target. It's gonna make it really hard to throw the kick, and more than likely, you're gonna barely or not even hit your target. So make sure you guys keep your shoulders up, keep your body up while you're doing that turn, especially into that jump switch motion. And then also make sure you guys don't kick too early. If you release your kick too early, you're definitely not gonna hit your target. That's also a common mistake. So make sure you guys get your body all the way around before doing that jump switch, and then it'll be a nice fluid motion. And last, we're gonna talk about the spinning hook kick, which is one of my personal favorites. So from your fighting stance, it's gonna start very similar to a turning back kick. The foot that's in the back is gonna be the one that's kicking. You have to turn, look over that shoulder. Now from here is where it gets a little bit different. You want to still kick kind of in a straight back motion initially, but once your foot kind of reaches towards the head level, that's when you kind of whip it more across. Okay, so it's going to come up, and then you want to think of going across with the kick. And as you're doing this, you have to make sure that you pivot that foot, your hips go across, and your shoulders do have to turn across with it as well. So it's a little bit more of a pivot, a little bit more coordination with this one. So from your fighting stance, you want to turn, look, and then you're going to swing that, kick that leg straight back kind of towards the face. And then from there, you want to think of hooking across and bringing it all the way back around. So you're kind of making like a full circle on this one versus the back kick. You're just turning and kind of kicking more just straight back and stopping there. So this one, you want to make sure that you definitely have to make sure you get your head around. You have to pivot on that, the non-kicking foot, your hips have to go across, and your shoulder needs to make sure it also goes across as well. This is definitely a pretty difficult kick to learn and to get down. I recommend that you guys practice first with just a standard front leg hook kick motion to get the hooking part down, where all you do is just lift straight up and get used to hooking across. Once you get that, then just add the spin just like if you were starting up from a turning back kick position, and then practice that hooking motion. That's how I always recommend people break it down. Get your back kick down, get a regular front leg hook kick motion down, and then just kind of combine those together and take it a little bit slower, and eventually you'll be able to speed it up and really get the whip on that hook kick. Thank you all so much for watching. If you would like to see my video I made on how to improve spinning kicks or if you would like to see a full-on tutorial of any of the kicks that I showed in the video, I will link those in the description box down below. Definitely go check those out. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like us on Facebook, and follow me on Instagram. Thank you all so much for watching once again. I'll see you guys later.